Hey everyone, welcome back to Pharma. In today's video, we're covering an important update from Pfizer that's been making headlines in the pharmaceutical world. Pfizer has just announced that it's halting the development of its experimental oral weight loss drug, Danuglipron, after a liver-related safety concern emerged during a clinical trial. Let's break down exactly what happened, why it matters, and what it means for the future of obesity treatments. So, here's what we know. During one of the clinical trials involving Danuglipron, a participant developed elevated liver enzymes, a common marker that can indicate potential liver damage. Now, it's important to note that the patient did not experience any liver-related symptoms, and according to Pfizer, the enzyme levels returned to normal shortly after the patient stopped taking the drug. Still, this was enough for the company to take a step back and reassess the safety profile of Danuglipron. The case occurred in a study where the dosage of Danuglipron was increased rapidly over a short period. In clinical settings, quick-dose escalation can sometimes put added stress on the body and lead to adverse effects that may not occur with slower titration. Pfizer's response shows a cautious and responsible approach, especially given the regulatory scrutiny that all weight loss drugs are currently under. The company stated that their decision was made after a comprehensive review of all clinical data and in consultation with regulatory agencies. So what exactly is Danuglipron? It's part of a growing class of drugs known as GLP-1 receptor agonists. These medications work by mimicking a hormone in the gut that regulates appetite and blood sugar levels. You've probably heard of other GLP-1s on the market, like semaglutide, which is the active ingredient in Ozempic and Wegovy, or tirzepatide, found in Mounjaro. These drugs have shown significant effectiveness in both weight loss and type 2 diabetes management, but most of them are currently available only as weekly injections. What made Danuglipron especially exciting was that it's taken orally, a pill instead of an injection, which would have made it a much more convenient option for many patients. That convenience factor could have helped Danuglipron stand out in an increasingly competitive market. However, with safety concerns now being raised, Pfizer is choosing to end its pursuit of this particular molecule. It's a disappointment, no doubt, especially for those hoping for a non-injectable alternative, but safety must always come first. Pfizer emphasized that while they're discontinuing Danuglipron, they remain committed to developing other weight loss therapies. This isn't the end of the road for their involvement in obesity care, just a necessary course correction. The company is still exploring other compounds and drug delivery methods that may prove to be both safe and effective. This news also highlights just how competitive and high-stakes the weight loss drug market has become. Companies like Novo Nordisk and Eli Lilly have already established themselves as frontrunners in the space. Pfizer was seen as a potential game-changer if it could bring an effective oral GLP-1 to market, but now it appears that the gap between Pfizer and its competitors might grow even wider. According to some analysts, the global market for GLP-1 drugs could surpass $150 billion by the early 2030s. Oral GLP-1s alone are projected to represent around $50 billion of that total. That explains why so many pharmaceutical giants are racing to innovate in this area, and why safety issues, even in isolated cases, can shift strategies overnight. So, what's the takeaway here? Drug development is a long and complex journey, filled with both breakthroughs and setbacks. While Danuglipron showed promise, this development reinforces the importance of thorough testing and prioritizing patient safety at every stage. The future of weight loss medications is still bright, and it's evolving rapidly. But not every candidate will make it to the finish line. Thanks for watching. If you found this update helpful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next deep dive into the latest in medical and pharmaceutical research. See you in the next video.